my daughter Debbie and her husband Ellie, better known as Dina and Rob Ellie. They were not two people, they were one. From them, Torah living meant nothing if they couldn't dedicate their religious learning and practice to fellow Jews who are seeking their way. They, Debbie and Ellie, were beautiful people, inside as well as outside. They were both motivated by innate modesty. They were tzaddikim throughout their being, without a trace of materialistic or personal ambition, but their only concern was for others. My daughter Debbie was always a happy person, from birth until her untimely death. You always saw a smile on her glowing face, which I miss very much this day. Her students, from the time she started teaching those many years ago to the present, called her regularly with all their news or problems. Deb always was happy to hear of their achievements in Sherut Lumi, the university, engagements, weddings, and births. Each student was always made to feel that they were special. Deb always made time for everyone. She worked hard at every task she set out to do, learning, teaching, and comforting. She accomplished numerous tasks on the piano, learning and teaching, with all her energy and vigor to excel, and excel she did. She wasn't satisfied with her teaching as it was, so she participated with a group of experienced teachers who would critique each other's teaching method, clarify their motives, always looking to improve for the good of those she taught. She also enrolled in art and drama therapy course to dig deep inside herself, reaching for how to be better in order to help others. She also endeavored to work on improving her character traits, again striving to be a better person by her good example. She encouraged and influenced many who were close to her. She was a good listener and had a talent for sympathizing with others. When someone would speak of a painful experience, tears of identity and empathy would form in her eyes. Debbie and Ellie had a beautiful marriage. They were a close-knit family with their 4 children and 5 at that time grandchildren. She was a loving wife, a concerned and affectionate mother, and dedicated daughter, sister, and daughter-in-law. Their children called their parents daily with long stories of their activities since they last spoke to them. Deb and Ellie left a great legacy. I'm very proud of my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. Debbie was such a giving person, giving of herself for the sake of others. She was a born teacher and counselor, a natural. As you know, she taught in Kiryat Arba, Ulpana, Midrash Harova, Ephrata, and the new Midrashah in Kiryat Arba. She helped guide brides into their new role as wives. She taught music and played in the Kiryat Arba Women's Orchestra. I have often thought of her as superhuman. How could one person do so much? Most of all, Debbie was very human. She was honest, open, sweet, and a loving woman. She was a person who loved life and a thoughtful daughter. Debbie and Ellie, I miss you more than I ever can express, and my heart hurts deeply by this senseless loss.